In this video, we're going to install NetBeans. NetBeans is a IDE you may have heard of in terms of using it for Java. One of the nice things though is that it supports several languages including C/C++. So we'll install that on our Xubuntu system just to have at least a nice IDE to deal with some of the C programs we'll be writing. First thing I'll need to do is actually install Java. So unfortunately, it's not going to be that easy. We're going to go through these kind of extra steps here. So I have these instructions that I'm going to enter into a mousepad over here. My initial goal, right before I go and actually grab NetBeans from the website, is just to install Java because Java, the JDK, is required for NetBeans to run. So I'm going to start by basically registering Oracle's Java, right, the official Java, as a basically a source of software I can download. So I'm going to run this command here, sudo apt-get-repository ppa web up-to-date. Basically, again, it's saying, oh, this is a new piece of software. By default, only the open source kind of Java infrastructure will be available for us. But here we want kind of the full deal from Oracle itself. So that's going to be a sudo command. So that'll take a second. Let's see. Yeah, I want to add this. I'll press enter. And then I'm going to do this second command here, sudo apt-get update. So basically I need to, now that I've added kind of a new source of software, is pull down a list of what's available. So let's let that run. And once we have that, then we'll be able to actually do the installation of Java from that repository. All right, and then I'll run my final command here, sudo apt-get install Oracle Java 8. So we'll install the most recent one. Go ahead and run that. And now this will take a minute as it needs to download everything and also install it. Okay, so we have some additional prompts here just because, again, this is kind of a closed source piece of software that we're installing. So notice there I went and I agreed basically to the license that this is a closed source piece of software that I'm installing. At this point, Java 8 is now done installing, and now we'll be able to install NetBeans. So I'm going to need to go to the NetBeans website and grab the installer for it. Go and open up my web browser. Let's go netbeans.org. Go to download. And then what I want is I want the C/C++ version. And I'm on 32-bit, right? So I'm going to download this x86 version. If you're on 64-bit, you download the other one. This is the one I need, though. Go ahead and grab that. Go ahead and click Save. And then I'll start to download. So I got a couple minutes here. Let me go ahead, though, and open up the folder that'll appear in. So I'm going to go over here, open up Home. Let's go to Downloads. And now we wait for a minute, or maybe through editing, we'll bring it up faster. Okay, so now it's downloaded. Let's actually install it. I'm going to need kind of a couple of steps here. I've gone over to my downloads folder. I'm going to open up the terminal here. In the terminal, I'll do a quick ls to see what's there. Okay, I got NetBeans. Now, the issue here is that as it downloaded, it's just a file. It's not a executable file. We need to actually give privileges to it so that our system knows that we can actually run it. So I'm typing in here chmod plus x. Basically, you say, okay, I'm going to mark a file. I'm going to change its rights or modify its rights to be executable. Chmod plus x, and then I'll type in my file, NetBeans 8.2, cpp, linux-x86.sh. So I'll do my chmod, and then we go. Now I have this as an actual file that I can run. So go ahead and run this then. Okay, now we have our graphical installer. We can click through this. We'll do our next here. I can pretend we've read the agreement. Click next. default directory is fine for our installation. Click next again and do an install, and then I'll have to wait for a moment what copies over all of the files. Alright, now that this install has finished, so I can leave that setting on there, we'll click finish. And notice now I have an icon on my desktop for NetBeans. So let me go ahead and double click that, and we'll open up NetBeans and see what it looks like. And here we are. This is NetBeans, and this is where we can do C development in terms of an IDE.